April vulnerabilities bring May exploits. Jeez, another one of these things. Who's writing this stuff? Bunch of rubbish. Now that I'm doing a late show, I figured I'd try some of my monologue material. What do you think? Well, what's the difference between a 10-year-old patch being reissued and the film Rocky Balboa? The first is something developed by a mega... Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm David Parkinson Frost. With April Fool's Day behind us, we will now move on to the second most important thing happening this month. The third being the resurrection of Jesus. Get it? Because the third day he rose from the dead.
Is that entertaining?
No, it's getting worse and worse.
Here to give us the scoop on April's Patch Tuesday updates is horsehead acquisition expert and Italian deli owner, Don Donny. Welcome, Donny. What are this month's updates? Microsoft...
Hey, what you doing? No, hey, get off me. Hey, David, tell my wife and kids I love them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologise for the disturbance. We need a new guest. Now. Ahoy, me hearty. Son of a b****. Somebody get another guest. Jesus? It's zombie Jesus. Where? Oh. Phooey. It was rough living underground for 3 days straight. Imagine that. David? Buddy? You okay? The show must go on. Does lightning strike twice? That appears to be the case for Windows Common Log File System Driver. Oh, am I having deja vu? A second 0 day is an elevation of privilege vulnerability in Common Log File System Driver. According to researcher Boris Lauren, the 0 day CV 2023-28252 is being used in Nokayawa ransomware attacks.
Oh shit, Taki mushrooms.
It would be wise to test and deploy this patch immediately. David, you know how people get triggered when they make fun of me. Yeah, sure, Well, the same thing can happen in Microsoft Message Queuing System if an attacker reaches port 1801. Are you talking about QJumper? The remote code execution bug? Pure RAM.
Oh, give the man a bloody medal!
Security researcher Hyphy Lee has advised Windows admins to implement the patch and check firewalls to block untrusted connections. I don't mean to be rude, Mr. Zombie Jesus, but we're running out of time. Don't worry, old pal. We can go on for as long as we like. Look, I know you're the son of God and all, but the suits, they have a very specific requirement. Dust off the library books, because we've got a throwback from the second Obama presidency.
Yes, we can. Yes, we did. Yes, we can.
Microsoft republished CV 2013-3900, an old Win-verified trust signature validation vulnerability that has recently been exploited in the 3CX supply chain attack. This stuff seems way out of my league. See you at the pub sometime, David. Well, that's all for today's show. Thank you and good night. Zombie, Jesus, Donny, blah, blah, blah. Well, all the best ones end up in jail.